Come. This way. It's a short... short walk. Don't get lost.
Nice.
This way. This is where we part ways. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. But follow your heart and don't be afraid. Hold on just a sec. There you go. A small parting gift. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. What fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet?
A family rep. Is Himiko okay? Looks good. So much has happened.
Better unsheath that blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
You're still alive. As are you. You still have room to make a choice.
Choice.
Vatora's fire demon.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. We come from the fire and are born bathed in fire. Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon.
Your companions don't seem to think so.
They are my children, but my flames are faint.
Why?
Because on the path they have formed, Emanator, you cannot hide your true identity. Destruction is intense, but brief.
Even if the answer...
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void.
All right.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence.
A bottomless dream. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. I'll reveal the truth. The hunt. May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet. I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know,
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
my script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature. However, you appear to be ignorant of this.
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I am.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Maybe I can help.
What reason?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. I know who is inside that cold armor. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet. I don't need help. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan.
No need for that. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way. But as you can see, here I am, confronting you.
The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That's it. Is there anything else in your script about me?
Unfortunately, not a thing came up. Hang on.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light. And to burn. So, I really envy you.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Stay strong, everyone.
Let's recap everything then.
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different.
All the while accusing that galaxy brain.
Are we missing the forest for the trees?
At this point, I'm afraid the only ones we can trust are ourselves.
Look, let's try to gather intel first and then list all the possible outcomes we can. I've still got this sense of foreboding.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective.
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. Plus, this is the family's turf. As for that Aventurine,
He's complex. He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. We also need to keep a certain distance from the family.
so you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Yes.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here, and I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. Forget about it.
Then, could you please reply to Aventurine?
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's tell everyone about it. Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. The existence of death will be covered up by the family. An attack on the hotel guests? He's definitely going for the family. And it's just a matter of how. Aventurine has devoted considerable attention to her. I was also considering this possibility. Especially because he respects you so much and has sought you out before a few times. I'm just speculating. He's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
Aventurine said something that concerns. He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious. Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. However, I asked Don Hong back on the Express to confirm that story. You've met her many times now. That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T. They're eccentric, unpredictable.
I really love Clocky.
Checked off the list.
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up. But because... aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? Whenever I see the Grand Theater... No. After all, they've brought everyone this sleepy dreamscape, which everyone loves. Everyone's still having a great time out there on the street. What?
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else.
Among our current clues, the 2 murders that he witnessed are the most directly connected. One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life?
How about we split off into 2 groups?
Worth focusing on.
I will. Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
I'd be embarrassed too.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang.
Welt.
Is there something about my name?
First, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders. That the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade.
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of it.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole?
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depth. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
That shouldn't be necessary. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron. Those are the names I go by to this very day. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it.
Still unwilling to?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions. Is he okay? That memo...
He's fine. Let's stick with the topic. Gaining my trust all depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblade. That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion.
Let's leave it at share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before...
By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of wait, because the conversation coming up.
I've I've been watching her closely for a while now. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent.
Really?
The guest rooms are charmingly minimalist, an aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can... The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well...
Gradation 12.
Well done.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted.
They sought refuge in a land of sleep. Children of the flame.
She won't be necessary.
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. It's like it's been erased.
Who are you? Who are you?
It's... No.
Oh, a memo keeper. My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable. But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you
Oh. A phone.
A few days ago, under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star cluster. This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home.
Sigonia, land of rock, but not water. Lightning! You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness. When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly. I don't ask for a peaceful death, just for you to tell me.
Mommy! Mommy! It is raining! It's true!
Darling. And your schemes forever concealed.
Oh, heavens. Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories.
Of course. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. That's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meet. Besides Robin, there was another body.
2 murder cases? This murderer is a psycho. It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. What should we do?
Incredible gambler.
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. Robin is what she calls the mute. If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself, but she died.
A complete and utter loss. There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor.
A probability. But if you simply can't control yourself, and that man wants to see you again.
Who?
Sunday.
Is this a public hearing or a...
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
Fine. Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Well, without any further ado, let's set off.
We're here. The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
Fortress?
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday and is very befitting of its owner.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you?
We'll see.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. I was requested by Mr. Sunday to bring him the suspect.
Oh, I remember you.
Excuse me.
The one on your head.
Right. And as I mentioned, that fantasy raiment of yours doesn't exist.
That's because you can't see it.
It's...
Dead end?
The door is shut tight.
I mean...
For security reasons, the family built the administrative site deep in the dreamscape, with the mechanisms hidden in these nightingale statues. On the previous occasion, an attendant named Kona had gone to the side room.
Well, maybe we should do the same. A reward with no risk? I'll take it. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Six night...
But
They are. What's wrong?
how can nightingales be so
There are no eagles in the 5 families, only nightingale.
just
A truly miraculous discovery.
Really?
I was being sarcastic. Do you need me to remind you?
Yeah, you're right. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table. A 10-to-1 payout? Music to my ears. A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Hold on.
Huh?
No.
My friend.
It's a trial. If I'm not wrong, we need...
Oh.
Get serious. I've no time for games.
Wow. That's an enormous sandpit. I'd love to build a tall building for myself. Once I have enough savings. Wow. That's an... Oh, look.
There wasn't a gap before.
Well, with your brilliant mind, you
Of course. Let's look around. When I see it, I will know it.
Fine. Fine. Why do I feel that we're pursuing a degree in burglary now?
Found it. This is it.
A 10-to-1 payout? Music to my ears. A reward with no risk? I'll take it. Fortune follows luck, just like it always does. And the nameplate reads Gulliver's Art.
If I were you, I would shut my mouth.
Oh, this reminds me of one of those building toys. Oh, look. The gap is closed.
Indeed.
Oh, Doctor, you're huge. Oh, actually... Oh, fine. Let's find a way to open the door. A reward with no risk? I'll take it. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table. A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Hello! I am an oak soldier.
And tell me about the tour.
Hello! I am an oak model. Please look, model.
What's up with that? Now the family's toys are trying to frame me? I didn't do a thing to it, Doc. You've got to be my witness.
I saw nothing.
A 10-to-1 payout? Music to my ears. Oh, capsule machine. So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings. The only difference is that no one lives in them. Funny that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison, right where he can see it first thing in the morning. Insecure much? Oh, one of the fragments flew upstairs. I'll need to use the pinball machine to flick myself up there. But it's tough. Oh, Doc!
There's no need to yell. Finally, a moment of peace.
Right?
Let's begin.
Told you I could fight.
You won't get away.
Time for some hardship. Nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. Leave it to me.
Your answers? Just 0 points.
Tough luck running into me! Dude! You're annoying!
That won't stop me.
You can't run!
You won't get away.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
You won't get away.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Answer me. SAS per knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
That's it. Pleasant moments of solitude are always fleeting.
For the fear of mediocre.
Freeze!
Oh, you're back. Thanks, Doc. Horatio, you should come in here and take a look. The view here is breathtaking. Honestly, you could easily squash me with just...
If that is your wish, I will do so without a moment's hesitation.
A reward with no risk. I'll take it. All done. Piece of cake. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table. And the joyous tour of Toy City has come to an end. Makes me feel sad. Penacony isn't all bad, right? I'll use this interesting experience as a talking point at the poker table.
It's a pity you made it out of the sandpit alive.
Yeah.
Tell me about your plan.
I don't have a plan.
Looks like sincerity isn't in your dictionary.
Am I not sincere enough? And I'll help him find the murderer.
On what basis do you believe he's incapable, necessitating the delegation to someone from a rival faction?
Simple. That was just an excuse, good doctor. Moreover, I need to know her identity. But honestly, the murder case is likely unrelated to her. We'll see. If the chance of winning is just beyond this door, even if that chance is close to zero.
Ah, the charming audacity.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
It seems my puzzles are too effortless for you.
I appreciate your work.
Well, this isn't an invitation, but a summon. I imagine this knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has...
Certainly.
Yes. The doctor has assured me of your noble character. I have come to know you very well as a person, Mr. Aventurine. You're diligent, generous, and willing to cooperate. But there's one thing I must ask you. That is... You've used your wisdom at the wrong place to meet the wrong person and put yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be.
You don't look too well. If not...
If I wasn't mistaken, you'd just made a serious accusation against the...
No, you weren't mistaken. There's no need for us to be evasive. Who could be responsible for this? Now your noble status has become a shackle, preventing you from apprehending the murderer and avenging your sister's death. But don't worry.
I'm immensely honored by your concern for me, Mr. Aventurine.
Well, naturally, you wouldn't incur any loss from this. I just want to reclaim what is mine.
The box in which the cornerstone is stored.
That's right.
Cornerstone. For an object so precious, it probably comes at an even higher price than other forms of recompense.
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the high level of risk I'll be undertaking to bring the truth to light.
Mr. Aventurine, when you're out and about, do you always make adjustments to your appearance?
Of course.
But I don't. I'm not the kind that takes risks.
No room for negotiation.
Please.
Sure. The gift money is good enough.
You compromised quicker than I thought. The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for, what exactly is stored in it? Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron. Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf.
And if I refuse to answer?
You can try. Question. Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
What a simple answer. Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family when you entered Penacony?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong to you?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this room right now?
Yes.
Is your memory free from...
Yes.
Are you an Avgin from Sigonia?
Yes.
Do the Avgins have any ability to read?
No. Does it matter?
Do you love your family more than yourself?
Yes.
All the Avgins were killed in a massacre.
No.
Are you your clan? Do you hate and wish to destroy this world with your own head?
I don't...
Interesting. Now, the final question. Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine stone is safe and sound in this box? Open it, Mr. Aventuring. Please. Are these what you're looking for? Since you came as promised, learned doctor, does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
What makes you think you can convince me?
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid learner who sees the pursuit of knowledge above all.
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't forsake more vital matters for the sake of petty pride.
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron. You must be quite aware that...
Cut to the chase.
I need Mr. Aventurine's comprehensive plan.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone?
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united.
You'll have to speak more clearly than that. You question whether he would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone.
But you know that he's a crazed gambler.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink. Bring it. The box containing the cornerstone is unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. Unfortunately, your guess.
The Golden Stone.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you.
And this Golden Stone is also known as a topaz.
So, do you wish to confront him?
Not at the moment. I'm more interested to know the location of his cornerstone.
The safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it.
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone.
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift money.
Learned doctor, I am grateful for your help. As for the villain, it was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter failure to your story.
Ratio, you wretch.
Finally shown your true colors, huh? Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to live. What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent. Throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape or contact any of your... Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the Harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom. I indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective. I will purge the evil from the inside when the time comes. Compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able to grant you mercy and honesty.
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash.
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You are free.
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation. It's an outright execute.
What? By the way, before you go...
What is it now?
Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction of this world?
Kakavasha! I got it back, sister. You went to look for them? But I can't live without you, little brother. Sister? One? What happened exactly? I made a bet with them. They suspected me of cheating. Of course. But that's no reason to push your luck by going up against those blue... I'm sorry, sister. I thought you'd be happy. There'll be no next time. It is important, but not as important as you, my dearest brother. Pain and poverty are the trials of Gaiathra Triclops. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops and can lead the clan to happiness. Listen to me. Okay. But sister, Gaiathra Triclops was really watching over us. Then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? And where was Gaiathra Triclops when Mom was shivering in our arms? Sister, then how bad were our sins?
I can't seem to find any information on this artist in the Iris family archive. Are you referring to the records when you entered the dream pool? I apologize.
Looks like nothing can be found here.
At least we know who to look for next. Thank you for your assist.
Fine?
I'm sure. Sure enough, no one knows about Miss Robin, but that Miss Firefly is truly mysterious. She's also in the running for the legacy.
Is there any other way to enter a dream?
The Memo Keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people to comprehend. The hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means to unlock the Dreamscape Hotel's secret.
The Garden of Recollection and the Stellaron Hunters. Both are possible.
Who are you guys?
The Bravo team has arrived at their designated position. Armed evacuation? What do you know? Help! Help!
Hey, check it out!
To all guests, the IPC will be conducting special operations within the hotel.
Take him back to the hotel room. I'll organize a meeting later to properly go over how this incident report should be written.
Miss Topaz?
Oh, long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's fine. As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on Penacony. Only Aventurine, who carries an invitation, is allowed to attend the banquet.
No wonder Aventurine's scrambling to partner up with someone.
His situation isn't optimistic, I hear.
Thank you, Miss Topaz.
Yep, they're tailing us right now. How does it feel to be in business with Aventurine? That's just his style. But Aventurine's luck has always been good. As for the two cases, apologies, but I don't have much info on them either. Please, continue to investigate the case.
Have you decided what you want to be in your dream?
We're carrying out our captain's order.
We made a mistake last time.
So that's it.
Well?
So you know each other. That's right.
Hey! The security officer instructed everyone to shut their trap. What?
That...
Looks like they're not going to cooperate.
Why don't we just look for the security officer?
Flammable goods?
Even if we stood on each other's heads, this statue would still be tall.
Looks good.